Hey guys, Crewman here, and you ever have that day or that night or that experience where you spent a bunch of money and you wish you could have it back and never think about it again? Kind of like the people that probably inspired this article? Well, you can. Next time you're about to do something that you know you're going to regret in the future, because most of us know when it's going to happen, you can stop, not do it, and take that money you were going to spend and buy this. Jinglemining's BTC Solo Bitcoin miner. Now, when I saw this, I was like, I always wanted one of these. So let's reach out to Jingle Mining and see if they'll send me one to review. And they did. So here I am reviewing it. I'm going to do a different hot take on this thing, okay? I'm not about to sit here and tell you how great this thing is. In fact, it's basically kind of like a gimmick, but it's a fun gimmick nonetheless. And let me explain. Before we get started, I do want to explain that nothing I say in this video is financial advice. This is a review that was sponsored by Jingle Mining. Again, nothing I say in this video is financial advice and should be taken as entertainment for entertainment purposes only. And also, before I go on, I got the 50 kilohash version, and if you did get that, you can always just flash it to the 75 kilohash version. It is super easy to do, and I'll put a link down below with a guide that's fantastic. All right, so there are 3 reasons why I love this little nifty solo BTC miner. So let me explain the first one. So the first page shows the current block, the global hash rate, and the price of Bitcoin. All kind of useful things, especially if you're into Bitcoin mining. And then it shows you how many blocks until the halvening, which is actually coming up pretty fast, guys. Then the next one, it shows you how much hash you get, and then it shows you the all-important one is whether you're going to hit a block or not. And it also shows you the difficulty and all of that. But the most important thing is that 0. When that 0 turns into a 1, you will be rich or richer, or at least have 3.1 BTC after halvening. And then finally, it shows the clock. Something that I find pretty useful and I leave up most of the time. It shows the clock, the price of Bitcoin, and the hash you're getting. I like all of that because I make sure the miner's working. I get to see where Bitcoin's at because we all know how important Bitcoin is to driving the price. And then I get to see the clock, and I actually didn't have a clock in my shed, so it was pretty useful in that regard for what I needed it for. The second one is, I always wanted to play the lottery, but I never really wanted to spend the money on it. I love those scratch tickets where you scratch them off and maybe you win some money on them. I get some for Christmas. I love doing them. I just don't ever want to spend the money to do it. The Mega Millions, Powerball, whatever you want to call it, according to AP, has a 1 in 302 million chance to win it. The chances to hit 1 Bitcoin at the current hash rate of the solo BTC miner is, as you can see, the numbers are here, is basically like 1 in 8 bajillion. And obviously, the prize for a Powerball is a lot higher than the price of a Bitcoin block. And we're doing the post-halvening block at the time of Bitcoin being almost 70,000. It is worth $215,000. Now, the odds of winning a Powerball are way, way, way higher. But there are a ton of caveats. The first caveat is there are 144 Bitcoin blocks a day. So for every one of them, you have a chance to win. So you basically have 144 chances a day to win with this thing. And according to the state of Pennsylvania, the Powerball costs $2 a day. Or $2 a play. So basically for 25 plays, you get one of these Bitcoin miners. For the purposes of this video, we're just going to assume that the Powerball is played every day. For those 25 Powerball tickets, you get 25 days to play the Powerball. Well, since there are 144 Bitcoin blocks in a day, for those same 25 days, you will get 3,600 chances to win in that span. Now, granted, it's like 27.3 times less likely you will win in that span, but you still get more chances, and more chances isn't a bad thing, right? After 25 days, you're out of Powerball tickets, and you still have this thing. And as you can see right here, so you can see here, it's using about 1.2 watts at the wall, and that's the power cable it's plugged into, and that's the miner right there. So 1.2 watts at the wall to power this little doohickey. If you take the watts that this thing uses, which as I just showed you from the wall is 1.2 watts, and you do some quick math, you'll find that at 10 cents kilowatt hour, this thing costs you 89 cents a month to run. after 21 days and 89 cents, because you had to run it, or 25 days, I'm sorry, and 89 cents, this thing will just cost you 89 cents for 4,320 chances to win, aka hit a Bitcoin block. And if you like playing the odds, who doesn't, right? I mean, it costs you 89 cents. The opportunity cost is basically nothing. Okay? Maybe you'll be the first person to win. Now, if we're being honest, you're probably not. But you still have that like excitement of maybe I'll do it. Which brings me to the third reason why you should buy this thing. That ping of excitement when you set this thing to show the Bitcoin block, right? And it says, and you're like, will it say one? Will it say one? Will it say one? Did I win? Did I win? And you're just so amped and excited for that split second. And then reality hits and you don't win. And you go under your breath, you go, I can't believe Crewman convinced me to buy this with this. And then you laugh and you walk away. So essentially, you could do that as many times you want. You could actually do that 144 times a day. You could check this thing to see if I hit a block. You could do it 144 times. You could get that feeling a day if you wanted. Now, I think that's crazy. I do it like once or twice a day, and I smirk, and that's it. So, to me, that is the third and the most important reason why I would buy this thing, because you're paying for feelings, guys. You're paying for fun feelings, the high, and then the come down. That's just like, whatever. That was silly. So that's what I would do. Like that's why I love this thing. And honestly, like the clock and all those other cool features I went over, they're basically just icing on the cake. So if you have $50 to light on fire, which if you're gonna go out and have a good time, you essentially do, skip a night, buy one of these, and have that euphoria that you were hoping to get going out. Have it every day and with no consequences, good or bad. So thank you for watching this video. And I'm going to go plug this in again, and I'm going to go see if I won. And if I did win, you'll probably never hear from me again. But realistically, I am never going to win. You are never going to win. But that's okay, because this is what this is. This is fun. You're paying $50 for a joke, $50 for a gimmick. We do it all the time. Do it on this. It's more fun. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Use code CRUITMAN1 for 1% off. 1%. It's pretty cool. All right, guys. Take care. CRUITMAN